Good day, students. Welcome again to an exciting educational video today. This is Dr. Luisito Masanga at your service. Shout out and thank you very much to those students from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao who are faithfully and consistently watching my educational video. To these students, a warm round of applause to all of you. Mabuhay! Today, we're going to discuss about how to apply Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Our learning outcomes at the end of the educational video, students will be able to understand what is Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs. Number two, synthesize and better comprehend how to apply Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs to organization, business, and as a student. Hierarchy of needs. Who is Abraham Maslow? Abraham Maslow was an American psychologist who developed a hierarchy of needs to explain human motivation. So this is about motivational theory. His theory suggested that people have a number of basic needs that must be met before people move up the hierarchy to pursue more social, emotional, and self-actualizing needs. Abraham Maslow is also well known for, of course, hierarchy of needs. He is also the founder of humanistic psychology, peak experiences, self-actualization. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, again, is a motivational theory in psychology comprising a five-tier model of human needs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it starts from bottom up. Often depicted as hierarchical levels within a pyramid because, it's a triangle, of course. From the bottom of the hierarchy upwards, the needs are, first of all, physiological needs. As you can see, this is food, water, warmth, rest, clothing, and then followed by safety needs. This is security, safety, job security. And the next is belongingness and love, intimate relationship and friends. So this is about friendship. The next is the esteem needs, and this is about prestige and feeling of accomplishment. And of course, the highest is self-actualization. So here, let us try to discuss about the application of the physiological needs. All right. Of course, if you are a employee, you are striving for, for food, water, warmth, rest, food, clothing, shelter. So, as a human being, you strive to find for a better job or a stable job. And owners of companies, officers of companies, the different departments, especially the human resource department, can apply the first physiological needs of Abraham Maslow. How? By providing salaries to their workers and benefits. Of course, this is very important, providing salaries and benefits for the employees because, our employees have different expenses. Like, for example, they have daily expenses for their food. They have monthly expenses to pay for the rentals of their house, or if they have a real estate mortgage, so they are obligated to pay every end of the month their financial obligations. Employees who have car amortization, of course. So, failure to delay the salaries of of our employees will cause demotivation to our employees. And therefore, there is a strong likelihood and probability that your attrition may increase. As you know, you are in human resource department, so you are very sensitive about attrition rate. You want your attrition rate lower. All right. So that is one. No, let us not delay the salaries and benefits of our employees. Number two, providing our employees the benefits like, for example, SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig. When the contribution of the employees are deducted from their paycheck, it is the obligation of the organization, entrepreneur, corporation, organizations to remit, no? And it to proper authorities, like, remit the employees' contribution to SSS, to PhilHealth, so that if they are going to use, like, for example, their hospitalization benefits, their PhilHealth, they are motivated to return to work, no? Because they were able to use their PhilHealth contribution. Other expenses were deducted because of PhilHealth. And there is also the next level, which is safety needs. How will an organization do this? Of course, organizations can follow the Department Order number 13 if you are in the construction industry, because Department Order number 13 is related to construction, occupational safety, and health by providing our workers with personal protective equipment. Safety and needs, like, for example, we are implementing occupational safety and health in the organization. We have a safety officer, we have medical practitioners, we have registered nurses, we have medical clinic in our offices, and therefore, we are providing the safety needs of our employees. Same is true if they have health maintenance organization benefits, they too are protected whenever they have sickness, because this is part of the benefit of HMO. Therefore, they feel motivated to work in the organization. Like, for example, if organizations will follow the NCR minimum wage, your employees will be motivated to work for you, will have commitment, will have dedication, will have loyalty to work for you in your organization, because they are fully motivated and always recharged working for that company. And the next is belongingness and love and needs. In organizations, there is, some organizations like companies create clubs or committees, like, for example, photography, dance group. They have a company, basketball and volleyball, because that is where friends, socialization of employees. They have, companies are doing Christmas parties every Yuletide season. No? They have a company celebration, especially in schools. They have, foundation days, right? So there is also esteem needs. This is prestige and feeling of accomplishment. You feel accomplished when you are rewarded because of your performance at work. Your immediate superior gives you commendation, no, for a job well done at top of tap on the back. So this is, employees become motivated because of this gesture. And of course, the last, which is the highest, is self-actualization. This is achieving one's full potential, especially when you are promoted from, an ordinary staff to a team leader to a supervisor, and then acting manager, and then manager, and then, you go to this director position, and then vice president, and who knows, you might be the next president and CEO. And these are called self-actualization. This is achieving one's full potential, including creative activities. So, that is basic application of Maslow Hierarchy of Needs in corporations, in offices, especially if you are an entrepreneur. No? Very important because your employees, are your bread and butter, meaning to say without them, there's no operation. So we can apply Maslow Hierarchy of Needs by being honest, transparent, accountable to the salaries of our employees. We do, as much as possible, we do not delay their salaries because it will have a domino effect. They have financial obligations every 15th and end of the month. Maybe to their landlord, to the bank, to some government institution or lending companies. So if they are updated paying their financial obligations, they are motivated and will stay with you with commitment and loyalty to your organization. Same is true with students, no? Students need to study hard in order for you to get your transcript of records, in order for you to get your diploma, so that you can have a stable job or be an entrepreneur in the future, so that you can accomplish your physiological needs. And of course, you want to be independent in the future. You are not relying to your parents and guardian, but you can, in the future, give an allowance to your parents as a, gratitude to their love, gratitude to their sacrifice to you. So if you also want to be an entrepreneur, you try to invest in the food industry, because that is the first physiological needs. You can also invest in real estate, buy and sell of real estate. You can you do water refilling station, because water is a physiological needs. And of course, you can also establish a gym or a health fitness club, because those are things that we need in order to survive. Those are physiological needs. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you better focus on those physiological needs or basic needs of the human person. Same is true if you are, if your expertise is in, safety and security. You could be, a security consultant or a occupational safety health consultant, no? If you want to do some webinars, you can also try to go for security and safety webinars, no? So these are a lot of things that you can do as far as if you are a training organization. If you want to, to get employed in, security, you want to get, practice being your career as safety engineer, that is fine, no? Because these are the second basic needs of people, no? It is about safety and needs. So to continue, this the bottom or basic needs, these physiological needs, air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction. So some of the future entrepreneurs can try to get some business idea that is related to physiological needs. And this could be basically, putting up let's say, a clothing apparel. No? You can do, some clothing business, right? Using online. You can also use maternity lying-ins. If you are a midwife, no, you can put up your own business because these are the physiological needs. And because of this hierarchy of needs, it gives us an idea of what type of business we can establish and organize because those are basic needs of human beings and those are physiological needs. If you want to, be an online entrepreneur with regards to food, that is healthy living, again, it is a brighter idea. If you want to do, a barber shop or hair salon, those are physiological needs because, human beings continue to grow hair and this, hair has to be groomed. No? So those are very important. And if you are an entrepreneur, a business organization, please be transparent and accountable not to delay the salaries and fringe benefits of your employees in order for them to be committed to your organization, in order for them to be loyal to organization, and the bottom line is to reduce and control your attrition rate. Let's go to, for example, real estate business. No, if you are a real estate developer or you want to work to a real estate developer, of course, there should be, safety needs. That is why every entrepreneurs, every organizations, whether you are single, medium to corporation, you are putting in security guards because that is part of the safety needs of our of human beings. No? We want to be safe, we want to be secured. So that is why we have a third-party provider, which are the security agency. And if you are in real estate, we hire, security guards so that they will be positioned and allocated on strategic areas within the subdivision or within the levels of the condominium. And they have perimeter walls to signify the boundaries of the property and in order for us to be safe and secured when we are inside the property. There is also CCTV that are installed nowadays, and that is part of safety and security, and that is the second level of hierarchy of needs, which is, the safety needs. Personal security, we need the job to be stable, we need resources, we need health, and also property. And the next one is love and belongingness. Of course, this can be achieved if we, have a family, we have children, and we are more motivated to work and aspire and grow and climb up the ladder because we are motivated because of the love and the beauty of the family and the children. And of course, there is esteem, respect, status in life, cognition. If we want to, be active in professional groups or professional organizations, like if you are joining the safety organizations, security organizations, organizations in your companies like photography, or there is a swimming club, there is a basketball club, there is a badminton club. So all of these are part of being, having an aspiring recognition. and status. And of course, the best is our accomplishment. No? Sometimes when we are already fulfilled, we join the prayer group, we join some charismatic groups, we join some groups wherein we put in charitable works and activities because we want to have, self-recognition or self-actualization. So again, if you are a student and you earn your degree, you earn your transcript of records and diploma, that is achievement. And we call that self-actualization. And you go back again to the bottom line wherein you want to fulfill your physiological needs because you want to be independent. Thank you again for listening and for our so this is our review of literature for this educational video. Thank you for these two references. Once again, thank you students for listening. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing the channel. Till next time, always keep safe.